Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of history's most complex figures. Napoleon Bonaparte. We often hear about his military genius and the Napoleonic Code, but there's a much darker side to his story that we need to talk about. Let's get into the staggering human cost of his ambitions. From the late 1790s to 1815, Europe was engulfed in what we now call the Napoleonic Wars. Napoleon's Grand Army marched across the continent, from the fields of Spain to the frozen plains of Russia. On the surface, these campaigns were about expanding French influence and spreading the ideals of the French Revolution, equality and fraternity. And it's true. In many places, his armies did dismantle old feudal systems and introduce more modern laws. The Napoleonic Code, for example, is still influential in legal systems around the world today. But this progress, if you can call it that, came at an unimaginable price. Historians estimate that the Napoleonic Wars resulted in the deaths of somewhere between 3.5 to 6 million people. Let that number sink in. Millions of soldiers and civilians lost their lives. Entire generations of young men were wiped out. Think about the families torn apart, the communities destroyed, and the futures that were never realized. Take the infamous Russian campaign of 1812. Napoleon invaded with a massive army of over 600,000 soldiers. By the time they retreated from Moscow, less than 100,000 made it back. The rest succumbed to battle, disease, starvation, and the brutal Russian winter. These weren't just numbers on a page. They were individuals with hopes and dreams, just like us. Beyond the battlefield, the constant warfare had devastating effects on civilians. Armies lived off the land, which meant they requisitioned food, supplies, and livestock from local populations. This often led to widespread famine and economic ruin. Regions that were once prosperous were left impoverished for years. The blockades, like Napoleon's continental system, crippled trade and caused immense hardship for ordinary people just trying to make a living. So, how should we remember Napoleon? Was he a visionary who modernized Europe, or a tyrant whose ambition led to the deaths of millions? The truth is, he was both. It's a classic example of how history is never black and white. While his legal and administrative reforms had a lasting impact, we can't ignore the rivers of blood that were shed to achieve them. His legacy is a powerful reminder that the grand narratives of history are often built on personal tragedies. It forces us to ask a difficult question. Can the ends ever truly justify such devastating means? What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. It's a complicated topic, and I'd love to hear your perspective. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video insightful, please give it a like and subscribe for more deep dives into history. See you next time.